preferably, there we go, nonetheless, preferably we use, preferably?
Yeah.
Preferably.
We're Leon and Meek, also known as Vantastic Traveling. We've been traveling around Europe in our van for the past 2 years. Due to 2020, we're back in our home country and are now exploring every inch of the Netherlands.
Honey, what's for dinner?
Every day, mate. Same old question. I don't know if that is like a worldwide universal thing, but the same question every day. What we're gonna eat today? You have to come up with all these new recipes. Well, I'm not gonna do it today. I'm gonna make a really typical Dutch recipe today. And we need potatoes, carrots, onions, and one thing that got a lot of comments, the big sausage.
Since we're stuck in the Netherlands anyways, we thought, well, could be fun to make some typical Dutch recipe. So pay attention, yeah?
So what we're making today is called Hutspot in Dutch, and the things that we need...
What's that in English?
I don't know. It's called Hutspot in Dutch. I'm not sure if there is a proper translation in English. So we're gonna call it Hutspot. You'll learn something Dutch too. And it's made of potatoes, carrots and onions. The first thing we probably have to do is chop up the onions and the carrots. But because it's such a common thing in the Netherlands... I'm already done, mate! So easy. So... could you do the potatoes, babe?
Do you have the knife for me? Or what is it? What's this thing called anyways? I'm a lefty, so this doesn't work. Give me the other one. I thought I was just a cameraman today. No one told me about any tasks. I remember, yeah, we should do a food video. Yeah, we should. I'll film it when you're preparing the meals. No one told me anything about doing things. Don't you think that left-handed people have not a disadvantage, but
Yes.
no, but when I want to, well, I don't want to do the potatoes. But I can't really because it's a right-handed thing that we've got. So we had to buy this one, especially for me. What does it say?
That you're special, babe.
You keep saying you love me, might be that's just the case. Then I'll come, I look around, of you there's not a trace.
And 1 hour later, potatoes are ready.
Spend my time and care. If you're just gonna love me, I'm way back over there. So step it up, step it up, step it up. Baby, you'll be gone.
How pro am I? Right? I always see them do that, like the chefs. I don't know why exactly. Anyways, in van life there's this one rule. The more pots and pans you use, the more dishes you're gonna have, the more water you're gonna use. So golden rule, less is always better. So find the biggest pot you can find and... I had it all figured out. Anyways, point I want to make. Big pot and just throw it all in there. So right now I'm boiling the potatoes and then boiling that for a couple of more minutes and then we're going to throw the onions and carrots on top of them. That's the point I was making.
You're going to throw them on there?
Yeah?
You're just going to add them?
I'm going to throw them in the pot. So preferably we make meals for 2 days. So not only we save on water, dishes, but also on gas. Because tomorrow we don't have to do this all over again. Boil the potatoes, the carrots, the onions. We just have to warm it up a little bit. Which brings me to the other thing, which is actually a bit of a downside to this dish. Because we have to boil the potatoes and the onions for about 20 minutes. That produces a lot of humidity. But we have one really good solution, and that is open the door a little bit. And I'm sorry if I say this all wrong, but it's great suction. There we go.
Well, it's sort of working.
I just saw it go outside.
A little bit.
A little bit.
While Mick is figuring out how long the ingredients have to boil, I thought I'd explain why we chose this particular recipe for today. I think it's a typical winter recipe here in the Netherlands, and with the ingredients that we have to use, you can basically make this everywhere in the world. So we can bring the Dutch culture into your kitchen. So please do make this at home and share us a photo of the end result via Instagram. Send us a DM or something.
We want pictures, y'all! Now, the showstopper. It's a dry sausage. I think most countries have something that looks like this. And you just put it on top of there. And let it boil, steam, whatever. Get warm. Get delicious. For about, and I just checked, 25 minutes.
25 minutes?
Yeah, it's quite long. So anyways, we're not chefs or anything, but we do link or write down a recipe in the description below. So if you want to do this at home, please do. Like Leon said, we want pics, and you can just find all the steps in the description below.
Now, Mick called in the big guns. She's actually too tiny for our countertop. So she needs someone with a normal height to drain the pasta or potatoes, or the Hutspot in this case. The next step is to mash all the potatoes and the onions. And when you live in a brick house, you would have the proper utensil, but you know, van life, all we have is a fork. So fast forward to the end result, please.
You keep saying you want me, well push has come to shove.
I'm actually bending the fork.
Oh my god, you're so strong!
I'm a real tough cookie, aren't I? I told you shouldn't use me for this.
Shall I take over then?
Yes, please.
So this is the stage where you can personalize the dish by adding the flavors or the herbs that you like. I like to add a little garlic butter. And I always use my chili powder because I like it with a little bit of a bite. We do chili powder in everything. So anyways, this is what it looks like if you mashed it all together. And if you add a little bit of butter or garlic butter like we do, just makes it a little bit more smooth. So typically you would serve this with a lot of gravy, like a lot, but we like the garlic butter.
Personal pref, mate.
So I'm not gonna make a fancy plate or anything. So do you want 1 scoop or 2?
Always 2.
2, please. Eet smakelijk. Do a little kitchen dance. Ah! That's my voice.
Why did you give me this anyways? Boom.
2 days, so not only we... Stop making funny faces!
This is what she meant. You should bring a stool like everywhere you go.